Hey peeps, Dodgy Bruce here. We got to move that. It's in the wrong spot. I mean, the jag you'll see in a sec, it's definitely in the wrong spot. But these are where they were dropped off by the towie. So he's basically just dumped them here because they're easy to get to the area there. But I've got to move it because it's in the way, and I could put something else there, and I need to clean up kind of this area, so I need to get it running. It did run, so let's have a gander at it. Show. I'll just turn this around. So it's a Series 3 1985 Jag, straight 6, fuel injected. So yeah, that was the other bit. We've still got to get a fuel pump for that. As I say, it's sitting out here. It's getting covered in crap. It's rusty. I could wreck it, but I mean, it runs and it did drive. So we might, I don't know, throw some sort of motor and do a burnout car or drift car. Or, I don't know. We'll see. It is the injected motor, and it did run. So we got to figure out why. Now, so far, where is it? The battery back on. I just threw a battery in there. It's pretty munted on the inside as well. It's just completely covered in what do you call it? Oh, open. Yeah. The fuel pump doesn't seem to want to work. Now apparently there's just crap everywhere. Apparently these little fuse, they're relays there. That one is the fuel pump. So I've got to see if that actually clicks over to see why I haven't. Now I've already took that off. I loosened it off. It's tight again, but I loosened it off to see if there was fuel coming out, and there wasn't. So this is, it's so manky in here. It is so manky. I mean, look at the roof. It's just manky. It'd have to be stripped. Now the problem is, the spider webs to actually get in here. Oops. Problem is, the thing's got a friggin' immobiliser, and the immobiliser itself has actually fallen to bits. But I've kind of jimmied it a bit, so it does stay on. So if I can, let's see if I can, where's the camera? There it is. Let's see if I can, is that the right one? Okay, see if we can press this button and get this thing to turn off. It worked. Alright, now as you can see, that part works. Now I can't, the fucking windows won't go down, which is a real shit. Obviously all the fuses I don't know are dead, but it won't go down. So that's a pain because I can't open the door because there's this other wreck beside it. But let's see if I can check. Damn. Yeah, see. I think this one's a Series 2, maybe Series 1. Not sure, I've never bothered. Now let's see if I can somehow hold you. Try that again. Let's see if I can hold my hand in without crushing it. And let's see if I can feel that click. Yep, that's clicking. So the relay's fine. Means my fuel pump is stuffed, which is not what I really wanted to do. So because mean, this one's only got one fuel pump, as you can see. Now, there's a power antenna too. If you ever get a Series 3, the power antenna sits in up underneath there, but that one's pretty munted now. So my fuel pump doesn't want to work anymore. Not surprising. So somehow I've got to find, oh, where is it? Oh yeah, there's a big one there. I've got to find a fuel pump. What are these two? Can you see? Oh yeah. Okay. I'll do that to there. So that's just, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to Google that and see if I can find another one. Yeah, I mean, oh, it's crunchy. But I've got to get this out of it. As I said, this did run and drive, so I've got to figure out what we can do for a fuel pump. Oh, I wonder. Oh, there's my spare. Oh, what have we got in here? Well, tail lights and stuff, and oh, it stinks. Probably because fuel's run out. Emptied out of it. Oh, that's putrid. That's old fuel. Well, this one doesn't even have a bloody pump, so that's no good to me. Oh, smelly. Smelly, smelly, smelly. So, next day, I went out and got another pump. The old one has died, and it's a, where does it say? 014. So it's a 584 64 014. Which is pretty close to what I was going to get. But Commodore one's a 008. So anyway, I asked the local Jag group, and Martin said, "Oh, I've got one here I haven't used. Bet nil new, $50." So bargain. So now I've got that going. Let's was it that one? Is it that one? Can't remember now. Oh, it's that one. Let's see if I can hear it turning. That was the right way. No, still nothing. Why? Because that's round. Oops. And these ones are the push on. So they don't quite fit, but if they touch, they should still work. Alright? And it's not working. Balls. It's either a very silent pump or it's a very dead pump. Do that again. No, there must be another fuse for this friggin' fuel tank, fuel pumps. The only thing I can do a relay and it doesn't say anything about a fuse for the stupid thing. So so that's supposed to be the pump relay. It's not working, obviously, because I cannot. Not here. Something. Is there I need someone else? I hear something clicking. Oh, there's nothing else up in here, is there? No. Looks fine. Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, whatever that was, it's plugged in. There's a friggin' aerial. I'm going to have to investigate further because I've got a bit of a wiring issue here. They shouldn't need to plug in. Why has this got fucking 3 wires? It's probably for that. So, see, that power wire just goes straight in and disappears. So, right, next day, I ended up making up 2 little jumper wires to check the actual relay to see if we could bypass the relay itself and go straight from the battery to the thinger. Didn't get anywhere. Did short something out, did burn myself, and now nothing clicks. So nothing, it's fucked. But I did go, while I had it on my little jumper lead, I did test the old pump. It does work. So it's the car. So, I don't know. It worked, then it didn't, so who knows. But I might, this weekend, I might just pull all the fuses out and just replace any that are broken. I've got spares of a tray, so hopefully I'll just pull all the fuses out and just see if I can go through, see if there is an actual fuse for the fuel pump, even though they don't say that it's got fuses, it just runs off a relay. There's got to be a fuse there somewhere, so I'm just going to pull them all apart and see. There's 2 fuse boxes, one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side, so I'll pull them out and see how we go. But it's freaking nightmare, these bloody Jags and their Lucas freaking wiring system is just shit. So in the end, what I might actually do is just run a power wire straight from the battery straight to the pump. It's already grounded, so I'll just run a wire. I should have some wire here and literally go from the battery straight to the pump, have it hot wired basically, and that'll get it running, and then I'll move it. So that's the easiest way. That way I can just bypass all the shit. But I just like to change some fuses so I can at least get the windows working and just see if that was it. But there's going to have to be a part 2 on this little sucker, because it's just a pain. So it's going to have to stay there for a little bit longer. So oh well, so be it. I mean, you've got connectors and everything out, so. Oh, and then my wire, my little jumper wires, one of them broke because I shorted it out. It actually heated up and melted, and it actually snapped. So now I've got to solder all that together. Anyway, that'll do. All right, next time. Uru.